Aloha, everyone. Here we are together at this medicine wheel that was built by Doran Kutash and Gentle Thunder many years ago. And at that time we blessed it with aloha. And it has been spreading aloha around the world non-stop ever since. And then I recently learned Bula, Vinaka, which is Fijian for hello and thank you. And the Fijian people are so lovely. So are we. We are all very lovely. We love our Mother Earth. We love each other. I'm thankful for this garden that somebody else started a long time ago, where I could see the spirit of aloha working in material, like materializing the spirit of aloha and diversity. And it's so beautiful. So these are castor beans, which grow wild around here, which is fabulous. Don't let them tell you that they are poisonous. That's where we get our castor oil. Plus the butterflies love them, and they are a support plant for other plants. Like look at the banana back there. Okay, they're helping each other. And also, just look how the castor, this middle-sized plant, is supporting a small apple tree. See, if it didn't have some support like that, which grows in a quick while, it would be more vulnerable to temperature changes and too much rain. So it's fun to play around with the levels of the food forest. And we do live on a planet of infinite abundance, and our job is to co-create with it. If everybody had a piece of land they were taking care of, wouldn't that be perfect? We have people in tall buildings, but we all need to be on the ground. That's what I think. And so at this beautiful medicine wheel, we thank Gentle Thunder from Sedona, Arizona, for initiating this project, for blessing this project with her beautiful singing voice, her drum, her wonderful calling in of the spirit. And I want to say that after reading the book, The Sophia Code, I realized that our atmosphere is full of beautiful energies. And so this medicine wheel represents communication with the energetic forces. And we learn through AI, well, not AI, but more so through each other. But both. We learned how to use phones, and we can talk to each other, and now we can communicate with each other with our hearts. So I'm wishing all of us infinite abundance, blessings, miracles, So the thing is, if you don't already know, this was an old garden. There was a great gardener here that lived here before me and built a little house here in this little space and planted a lot of trees, old citruses and pecans, and I think the oak tree was here even before he got here. So the neighbors remember what a great gardener he was and were very impressed by him. His name was Mr. Chandler, interestingly enough. That sounds like candle. It means candle. So he was a bright light. So anyway, I got blessed to be the future owner of his old garden. And I have planted a lot of fruit trees, nut trees, and I've been recognizing the wild plants that grow on the ground, which right now is winter and most of the plants are dormant. But when you see a plant grow up from the ground and then you learn what that plant is, it helps you to start understanding the garden even more so. So anyway, this is Aloha Food Forest, and I am Tutu Signs, which just means grandmother, and Signs is an old Mexican name, and it means saint or good or clean, I guess. I like the name. So anyway, that's because I married Mr. Signs, that I have that name. And I wanted to say, by learning the identities of the plants, it gives you so much wisdom. So also, I didn't even mention the first step is also watching the sky. The first step is to watch the sky. Watch where your sun comes in and goes down. That's the very first step to do when you get to a new piece of land. Maybe a lot of people could build food forests all over the Malibu and Palisades. Wouldn't that be fun? A little house with a beautiful forest of food. Oh, let's try that. I love it. All right, aloha. This is Tutu Signs. You can find me at Aloha Food Forest and at Food Forest University, my other YouTube channel, where I put all the basic framework for how to grow and maintain a food forest into a little free course you can find there. So anyways, I love the food forest vision. I love aloha. I love the community, the interconnectedness, that everyone can have this. Everyone could have this if they want it. We do this in our spare time. We don't do it for a full-time job. And this is something that Anastasia and the ringing cedar speaks of. And so it's very fun to grow a food forest style garden. And we've been doing this for over 12 years. Just working, co-creating, learning, and adding our wisdom. I cover the soil with mulch, which you can get easily if you mow over parts of your bushes when you trim them. You could use a little mower and mow it over and then leave the trimmings around. That helps feed the plants. So we're learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. I've learned a lot. I was not a food forester when I got here to this old garden, but I have become one after living among the old trees. So, and even before food forest was popular, way back in 2019, I already figured it out. In my book, our Path to Infinite Abundance, Introduction to Food Forests, I had seen that these abundant gardens are miraculous just by observing and listening and enjoying the plants. So it's winter time, but we haven't had any rain for a long time. So let's go down and ask White Buffalo. She's right over there. White Buffalo woman. And all the friends here at the medicine wheel. Jesus and Mary's and Saint Germain and the dragons, Green Tara, Yogananda, the Buddhas, the very angels that go to God or wherever. I'm feeling the feeling of rain. The gratitude for it. And in the meantime, I will be thankfully using my garden hose to keep the plants watered here in the food forest. And I'm so excited for all of us. I believe we are on our way to a beautiful new day. Aloha, hula, binaka.